Today's episode is part 3, the finale of our Bigfoot's Bounty one-shot. In the first 2 installments, Chauncey Winkler, now a potbelly pig, played by Chauncey Frend, and Juno Brightwell, now a tabby cat, played by Rachel Frend, George, now a German Shepherd, played by Ben Phillippe, and Colin Orr as himself, now a golden retriever, were all portaled away to an alternate dimension on a quest to find Bigfoot with the help of their newfound companion Mothman. Upon finding the elusive creature's hideaway cave, they were shocked when the hunter they let go earlier that day caught up to them and shot Bigfoot. It is here that we will pick up with the thrilling finale of Bigfoot's Bounty. Alright, let's roll. So, where we last left off, you all had found Mothman. The party had reconverged, and you guys set off with him to track Bigfoot, because Mothman could follow the shiny things and follow and find where Bigfoot was and generally knew where to go. And lo and behold, you end up scaling this cliff together, where you then find a cave that could only be interpreted as Bigfoot's home. And just as you were about to make contact with Bigfoot, who teleported into the scene by way of the spectral moss, shimmering moss stuff, just as he arrives and just as Colin greeted Bigfoot, another gunshot rang out, and our Bigfoot hunter character from before that you left behind after farting in his face has caught up with you all and has shot Bigfoot, who falls backwards in a big heap. So that is where we are right now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have you all go in turn to decide what you want to do. Chauncey, I'm going to have you go first as the alpha, and then I'll just call on you. And in this moment, you have like 2 things that you can do on your turn. So think about that in terms of how you want to impact the scene.
George.
Yes.
I'm gonna have you get on my back. You remember last time we did the Dick Van Dyke?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This time I'm gonna launch you.
Mr. Ed maneuver?
That's right. So you get on my back. That's, I guess, action 1. Action 2 is I'm going to launch you like a trebuchet.
Oh.
Right at that dude that fired the shot. We got to take him down again.
Okay. Well, I'm one of those pointy-your-nose German shepherds, so I'm much more aerodynamic.
Excellent.
I can observe where to go.
Excellent.
Okay, so you're going to launch him, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to just do this as a combination.
Are these your launches?
Oh, God. All right. Do you want me? Can I just roll for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Are you stressed or confident? I can't remember.
It's still like 1 confident.
1 confident. Okay. Well, that was a 2. And that was a 10. I was rolling again.
Those dice is rolling.
All right. So you failed. You're also a potbelly pig. So maybe the dice are like this huge German Shepherd climbs onto your little bag, and then you try and go, and it just
the launch failed. Sorry, guys. Alpha or not, I don't have the body.
Okay, so
your plan was ingenious, but we just did not have the resources.
You've got one more turn. You've got one more thing you can do, Chauncey the pig.
All right. We need to make contact with this Sasquatch. Is he okay? Sasquatch!
You don't hear anything.
Okay,
He's a little bit further ahead. Okay. All right, Juno, you're up next. What would you like to do in this moment?
Oh, good lord. I don't really give a flying flea about the stupid Sasquatch hunter guy. He's annoying me more than anything.
He's shooting. So
Yeah.
I guess not at you, but he
Yeah.
also did try and like use you as bait.
Yes, that's true. I think somebody should go and check on Bigfoot to see if he's okay.
Okay. You want to go check on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be like a Mothman thing, and he could be fine in like 2.5
So
minutes.
yeah, you go over. You could see that he isn't saying anything. He's not. His eyes are closed, and Bigfoot is just lying on the ground, still like barely breathe. Like he's still breathing, but it's heavy. Yeah, and the bullet wound and the blood is kind of seeping like directly from his chest.
Well, that doesn't look very good.
No, it doesn't.
I'm a cat, not a nurse. This isn't Doctor Who. I'm not wearing a wiggle. So it doesn't
Yeah,
look very
you're animals. If I didn't say that before, we've got a cat and dogs and a pig and yeah.
Chickens and whatevers.
So it doesn't seem to be conscious.
No, he's not. He's not doing anything. You could try to do something.
I just want to find out what the heck. Why is it? Why have we gone through all of this madness and everything over this guy? I want some answers. So it's like,
So,
if I could get him to like open his eyes long enough, I'd be like, hey, why is everybody chasing you? Why?
You want to try and wake him up?
Why are you so special?
Here. Just...
Oh, it's so dark.
Okay, 3. You're not gonna do better, even with this fan. Okay, yeah, you can't wake him up. So you went over to Bigfoot, checked on him, tried to wake him up. He's just bleeding out right there, and not moving. We're gonna cut to Chauncey, to Colin. Colin, what would you like to do right now?
I think I would run after the shot.
Okay, where the
So-
shot came from?
Yeah, where the shot came from.
Okay.
So I want to run and jump.
Okay, are you gonna try and attack this guy?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go feral raid.
What does that look like from a golden retriever?
Let's do this. Barrel raid.
I feel like going from feral rage.
I mean, look at
It's-
Cujo or
yeah.
Old Yeller.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you see my tail and it instead of being like doing a happy dance, it's going to and then I
I got to say the magic word.
and then I spin around and you see my face and then I just look all feral and I jump at him.
Okay. All right. So what is if you can read it? This is basically like you do like an attack surge, more or less, right?
Four total.
Yeah. So you're just going to use all of your actions to attack this guy.
Yes.
Okay. So that means you're going to try and take him out in one fell swoop. Here.
Yeah. This is.
Okay. So are you stressed?
I am.
Okay. So each one of these you're going to roll, but you can do it 4 times. So you're going to roll twice. Give me disadvantage attack first. Start there.
6.
What's the other say?
You fail. Let's do that again. And if you do this, we're going to have to do the like max out.
So
14.
yeah. So I got 14 twice, and then I got 3.
Okay. Give me a roll because you have to have maxed out your stress. Give me a roll. And this will be removed from your total luck available. 8.
8.
Okay. Remove 8 luck.
Mm,
How much do you all have left?
10.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Here we go.
This might be a moment to use luck. All right. 17. All right. What's this one?
Oh wait, it's an 18.
18.
Oh, 17.
Okay,
Oh my gosh, I did it.
so you have one more after this.
Oh yeah.
You're a dog. How are you attacking this guy? How are you like? What are you doing?
I'm going full claws, and I am putting my snout in his snout. I'm snouting it.
You're snouting him.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now, are you fluttering or what was the other word?
skittering?
Are you skittering? Are you skittering with
No way.
fury?
This is skittering.
Yeah.
You're treading lightly.
Maybe you'll overcome it with it, or maybe not.
Okay, so you get snout to snout. You get in his face. He's not dead, but he's in pain. But he's still standing. Like you've gotten in his face. But go ahead. You get one more. Last try. Oh, that's no good. That's not gonna work.
And a 1.
You,
know,
sir,
I did
are
just-
fired.
All right, now you got a 1.
I got a 1.
So Colin,
Golden retrievers. No
Um,
thoughts, just vibe.
your nosing is actually going to cause another shot to go off before it's even his turn. And it is going to go ahead and roll. Roll. We'll see what happens. That's a 4.
No. Cool.
So in the row, it's going to shoot George. So George got shot by this. Oh wow. Yeah.
George is dead, right?
No. How much health do you have?
No,
No,
I took
you didn't
2.
take that much. You took 2 before. This is gonna be like 8. You're down to 1 health because you got the extra before. But I'm gonna make you take another stress. So you're still very stressed. You just got shot
No,
because
but
you're a
I'm
canine
like
dog.
low. I can't go. I can't. I'm max stressed.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
Max stress.
So this is like I'm gonna make everything you do at disadvantage, Ben, and it's your turn. So you get to do something. What do you want to do? Actually, first of all, I'm gonna make you like try and get out of this like horrible, like you're injured, but you just got shot.
I get
and you're-
shot.
Where do you think? You're alive, so maybe like your hip, your back leg,
Your gluteus maximus.
your butt,
Yes, my glute.
your glute. Your
My
glute was
glute.
shot.
Shot in the ass.
Give me
I got shot in the ass.
roll that twice. You're gonna have to use an action not to be like so stunned by the horrible memory. Okay,
11.
give me one more. 10. Okay.
If you need to change the rules of this game.
It's like that's the difference of this at D&D. It's like you're not going to succeed every fucking time.
Oh.
You're again, think about it. You're a dog that has trauma of having been shot.
Yes.
And you just got shot again. So you shouldn't just immediately
Oh.
like be good to go.
Right.
Right? So you're
Yeah,
freaked out and like in a fetal position because of the situation. All right, it's his turn. He's gonna try.
Listen to me. Look into my eyes. It's going to be okay. I am a pig.
Alpha
And you are a
sounds
dog.
really like he's going feral or something, guys.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Thanks for caring.
Okay, it's gonna be the Bigfoot hunter's turn. You hear him off to the side go. I knew it. I finally found him. This is it. This is it. I'm gonna finally catch this thing, and then I'm gonna be rich, and my life is gonna finally be better. He rolled a 7, so he's gonna miss with his shot. He's gonna try and shoot again though, in like position because he gets 2 turns, and Colin had failed earlier, so he's gonna try and shoot one more time. What is that? Oh, that's a 14.
Yeah.
So he's just shooting at Bigfoot. He shoots Bigfoot again, and it hits him.
But it's already on the ground.
It's true. Yes. And he's gonna shoot him again.
Did you shoot him in his big foot?
14 with a Bigfoot
My
thing
big
thrown
toe, my
around.
big foot.
Yep, he shot Bigfoot's. He shoot Bigfoot's Bigfoot. Okay, this is when I'm gonna defer to the group and say, Arfred is gonna ask, "What should I do?"
Arfred, listen to me. You are a regal gentleman. Instead of attacking this Sasquatch hunter, you're going to use puppy dog eyes. Okay?
Yes. Not resist that.
That's right. Corgis are freaking cute, man. You need to get his attention. Okay.
That's why he shot me first. Shepherds are more aggressive.
Okay. So he's gonna roll with advantage, maybe even like triple advantage because he's a corgi.
That's like
For
max.
cute eyes.
That's like
That's what
max
we're
on
doing.
everything.
Okay.
Cute eyes distraction.
That's an 8.
Angry.
Come on, Arfred.
That's a 5. All right, last one.
Let's do this,
I
Arfred.
said triple advantage, so I'll
I brought you along for a reason, Arfred.
Come on. It's a 9. Maybe a 6. I don't know. I don't know. The red dice aren't helping us.
Screw you, Arfred. Where's the Mothman?
It's not working.
Can we add them together instead? We might have something.
All right.
I can't see anything. I don't even know you're telling this the truth.
That's a 10. Okay.
Oh, Alfred's an honest man.
Arfred is not.
Oh,
It's not working. It's not working. He doesn't like me.
Well, thanks for the what a waste of a pep talk.
Why do we fall, Arfred?
Why do we fall, Arfred?
Get bruises because we're screwed, guys.
No one likes you. All right, I'm gonna roll it over here.
You are.
All right, Mothman.
Damn it.
Mothman is gonna take his turn, and he is going to fly over and like tackle the guy, and so he's knocked him over. That was I failed the first attempt to try and grab him and fly, but in this case he just kind of like knocked him down. So we are kind of back around. What do you want to do, Chauncey?
Wait, tell me what the Mothman did again.
He knocked him down. So like at least for now, I got him, guys.
Okay. Mothman, you
not
are
for long.
Are incredible. Hold him down. Hold him down. Hold him down.
I tried, but I'm a little distracted because I really, really want to see that phone again.
Yeah. Well, hey, Mothman, he's probably got another one in his pocket or maybe one on his wrist, one of his watches or something. Oh, shit. Go after it. Okay. Sasquatch, we got to get you to safety. Wake up, Sasquatch. I'm going to hit him with my snout. Popping. Sasquatch, wake up.
So Juno, you were over by the Sasquatch, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And you're using your turn, Chauncey, to go over to the Sasquatch, to Bigfoot as well, right? Okay. So, before you can do that, and behind your back, Juno, like you sort of glance away for a second, you notice that there's like where Bigfoot's body was after he just got shot, there's like a trail, and it's kind of like lightly shimmering, but it's also now like covered in blood, and it's like going off deeper into the cave, and you can see it sort of faintly illuminating inside. And that's where I guess you are going, Chauncey, as you're like now kind of following it inside, right? You want to kind of see what Bigfoot's doing.
It smells like it's this way.
Okay. So as you get closer, you can see like Bigfoot crawling in the distance as you're getting closer and closer. He's a little bit further ahead. The caves all around you, all the shit that he's stolen or taken or collected is all around you. And in front of it is this like seam crack that has been like zipped in front up the wall of the cave, or it seems like it's up the wall, but it's maybe just like suspended in midair right in front of you. And it looks like this little like portal-y thing that matches the colors of everything that you've been seeing faintly all around you. And there's like a little crack that you can see Bigfoot like kind of pulling himself through to go inside into this like little pocket area. And as he crawls inside, it starts to like sort of close, but it's left a crack, and he kind of disappears inside.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay, so you get up to this like portal entry thing, and it's not like, even for a small pig, it's not like wide enough. It's closed enough that like you can't like force your way through, but it isn't closed all of the way. So what I can say for sure is that as you get up to it, you're confident, right?
Yep.
You were confident before? Okay. So tell me we're now going to like click into the original version of Chauncey Winkler, the human version that we left before, because we already saw the dog version. And because you are confident, this is not going to like require a roll, but I do want to hear like what is something you mentioned strengths before or skills before of like dinosaurs and computers. What is something that Chauncey Winkler really likes about either of those things, or like what like drew them to that in the first place?
Well, first of all, I have to say about computers, I really admire the von Neumann architecture, memory CPU, memory disk space, and in general, I just think computers are a majestic thing, a large system that can be scaled, and a very small system that can be scaled down. What a beautiful idea! I can go to scale in both directions. Okay, stop me if I get a little annoying here. But dinosaurs are something that we never existed with and take pictures with, but we have proof that they exist. Proof that the Sasquatch doesn't quite have. But we do. How about that? Very interesting. Very interesting. Dinosaurs we know about. Sasquatches we don't. But we as a group, we know about the Sasquatch. How about that? So I don't know if I answered your question quite right, but these are the types of things that run through my mind all the time. I really like the idea of a PC embedded on a chip, what they call system on a chip. I love that kind of concept, like the Raspberry Pi. You like that Raspberry Pi? I have to bend my knee and give praise to the embedded system. I tell you what, running a C program on an embedded system in 3 million cycles per second. I mean, that's just that. Yeah, I just get turned on by such things. And the Stegosaurus. I love the Stegosaurus. It's amazing. So, there you go.
Okay. So let me just went in the drift there. Chauncey, you hit it.
Hey, you asked me.
Yeah. So you Chauncey Winkler starts to feel this like confidence brewing of all the things that they feel so connected with and have like found the Venn diagram overlap of their interests and passions and everything with the everything that's come before, and the things that like, oh, I can see where my specific skills and passions and everything like fit in with this history of things that came before, and within that belief, the crack in this portal starts to open just a little bit more. He still can't fit exactly, but it hasn't gone away completely. Now it's Juno's turn. Juno, you were in the same area originally. Do you want to go in the same direction where Bigfoot went?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come this far.
Okay, so same thing basically. You come up to this, and I think you were stressed, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're coming with a little bit more of the baggage that we talked about before, and especially so of like you're not exactly full of belief in yourself in this moment. But so you come up to this portal, you're feeling like this pull of being connected. You will have to make a roll because you're stressed. But what is something that Juno Brightwell is confident in, and feels like, I'm really good at this and I'm really connected to, whether it's one of your skills or something else?
Well, one of her things is her pop culture knowledge. And she takes a lot of, even when she's not feeling, the bravest or the smartest, she draws upon, in this moment, she's going to draw upon the doctor.
So yeah, this version of like you feeling this connection with this, whether it's fictional or not, to you it's something that is like, oh wow, this really lifts me up in a way that is very particular, that gives me some self-confidence or some way of
fake it till you make it, baby.
That's right.
Fake it
And
till you
so
make it.
the crack starts to open just a little bit more. Now we go over to Colin. Colin, you had tried to use your feral rage attack. Now you've like kind of spent from like a beating ass standpoint. But what would you like to do?
I feel like if Mothman has it, then I want to go join my crew and see what's going on.
Okay. So, and you're stressed, right? Yeah, you maxed out. So when you get there, oh wait, I didn't have you roll. Fuck it. So we're just cutting that out. No, we're not doing the rolls. We're not doing the roll for this. I like the idea of like kind of combating it. So you're coming in with a degree of stress, but same thing. You, Colin, real life Colin, not dog Colin. Same thing of like, what is something that you feel confident in, whether it's one of your skills or something else where you find like, I'm really great at this and I feel like I intuitively am capable in a certain sort of way.
I would like to take on my beekeeping skills. In this moment, I see the way that Alpha has, led us in this way, and I see him as the queen bee.
Boink.
The main squeal.
And I feel like I'm a worker bee, and I'm confident in knowing what they do and how they form their society and stuff like that.
I like it. No, so you've have like, if it were sort of like spiraling out from this interest in how you're now connecting into your current situation of like what you've learned from beekeeping and all of the like handed down knowledge of what has fascinated you about learning more about it and being interested in it in your real life now, like you're applying it here and you feel like this surge of like, oh, interesting how these things all connect together. And the crack starts to open just a little bit more. Ben, George, we're over to you. You just got shot and more or less lost your turn because you were freaked out.
You're almost dead, but hey.
I know, yeah.
You are
This
sort
point,
of bleeding out in the same way as everybody else, but everybody's run into this cave. Where's your head right now in terms of what you would want to do if you were able to?
It's real human, not the dog, right?
No, you're everybody's still their animal form, but I'm like you're tapping into your human when you come up to this portal thing. But what would you want to do? Everybody's run inside to go to the portal, which seems to be where the narrator is directing everybody. But you can do whatever you want.
well, I can't move now. Night is dark. Everything seems to be fading. If I could move, I would go to that portal. Life has struck me where I am today. 2 shots in the buttocks.
Yes.
My God! Gods. If life didn't throw me trauma, then I don't know what the afterlife will feel. But maybe this is my must.
Or you just might end up laying on a bed in the hospital eating ice cream cones like Forrest Gump because you got shot in the ass.
It's true, too. But in my story,
Ice cream.
so
you're just gonna stay where you are.
I can't move, damn it.
So you wish you could.
I want to go and figure that. I'm just accepting it at this point.
Okay. So
I have enough trauma. I don't need any more anxiety.
Ben, what's your what skills did you have again on your paper?
Skills.
You had the shadow thing and what was the other one?
Had the observation.
Oh, the camouflage.
Mimicking.
Can he mimic one of us that's healthy?
You kept calling. You kept saying.
Wait, I can transform myself. Holy crap! On 2 legs. It means I can walk.
Your bottom of your
I don't know if that
dark.
actually works. If you're bleeding out and dying, can you transform into an animal that isn't bleeding out and dying? I don't think that's how it works.
He healed himself.
I can transform into a lizard of some sort. And then I can regenerate.
I like the thought of you not being able to move. That feels right. Of like not really being.
Why did people give me false hope?
Yeah. So the Bigfoot hunter guy is still there, although he's been kind of knocked down. He's gonna try and like get up. All right, he's gonna get up. He's gonna shoot at Mothman because he's right there. He misses. And that was it because he got up. All right, now it is what the hell's his name? Arfred. Arfred's gonna try. What would you like me to do?
Alfred, you've let us down so many times.
This episode about belief is not
Your
applying
last
to me.
benefit of the doubt.
Another chance, Alfred.
I believe in myself. I'm gonna
All
take
right,
this.
we'll
I'm
go.
gonna take this out.
Oh my god!
He got a 2.
You got it too.
This is the flaw in having the dice available to everybody. But I have 2 turns. You forget. I have 2 turns. I rolled a 6. I'm so sorry.
You guys are too big, I think.
Uh-huh.
The smaller dice gives you a little more.
Yeah, a little more like you can fake it a little bit. All right, so Mothman's gonna go. Mothman is going to pick up the Bigfoot guy and he's gonna fly him to the cliff and he is going to drop him, be like, I'm breaking my rule. And he drops the Bigfoot guy over the cliff, who just falls and goes, I don't know. He just falls and dies. I don't have a.
I'm breaking my rule.
I don't have a quippy thing.
Whatever Gotham.
Maybe. Need a white knight. So,
New Jersey.
while you all are waiting, the portal is cracked. You're just sitting there. You can't get in. At this point, the Mothman picks up George and flies him over to where everybody else is. George, what is something from your elaborate backstory of being an artist that works at a outdoor store and sells guns and stuff and has like a lot of self-doubt to begin with? What is something that the faintest of moments you feel some sense of belief in yourself in?
I never believe myself.
It makes you a very terrible police dog.
My artistic skills. My artistic skills comes from my observation skills and my mimicking skills.
This isn't like a capability map tree that we're trying to
I'm just
like
telling
show me
you.
the branches. What is something what is an art? What is their art? What is George's art?
I like drawing.
Okay. And you feel like when you look down at it, it captures what was in your mind. Is like, I've drawn.
Yes, and then the anxiety is gone.
Okay. Yeah, it's that easy. Okay, so the door, the thing cracks open just a little bit more, but it isn't open enough. So I'm going to look over at you, Chauncey, because there's only one way that this thing can get entirely open. And that's with Arfred. Arfred needs to believe in himself to get this thing entirely open once and for all. And I just don't feel it, guys. I don't think I could do it. You haven't believed in me, and then when you did, I keep failing, and I don't think I'm not going to be the one to
look into my pig eyes.
Well, do it at least once.
Listen, start drawing something. It makes me feel better.
Alfred, there was once a little puppy named Alfred, and now he's a dog named Alfred. And right now, I need you to squeeze like a wedge into that portal and widen it for us all.
Yes, Alfred.
You can do it, Alfred. You
Use
can
your
be
regalness.
you can be a door jam. You can be
His voice has changed. I think he's going hog.
It's going.
He's going full
He's
feral.
going whole
This is,
hog.
this is
What a
my
wild boar!
this is my pep talk voice. Okay.
Back.
Alfred.
Oh, I love it.
Alfred.
So scared.
When you put your snout into that, you just keep going. You're a door wedge. And you're gonna open it up. You're gonna widen it. You're gonna be just fine. And we're gonna come in behind you. And
Or milkshake.
I'm a fat pig. As soon as you open it big enough, I will take it the rest of the way.
So,
I have nothing.
Okay.
As the one cat of the group, I'm like, Arford, I say this as a cat, and with all the authority of a cat. Of all the dogs I've met, you are the most tolerable.
with that, I already rolled. Arfred closes his eyes really tight and starts to sink into himself a little bit. And yes, I am the most tolerable. I believe in it. I believe that. It is what I've learned. Starts to open just wide enough that you can now all go into this portal that you saw Bigfoot and the blood trail goes into.
Yay!
So as you go in, this is now like it's a little bit adjacent to the black mold that came and got you before in the same sort of shimmering way, but it's like the colors are different. It's more like vibrant and less void-like. And in here, it feels like space stops to exist in any way that you're familiar with. So you dogs, the Mothman, pig, the cat, you all like wander into this space where, and behind you, the portal closes. And you're sort of in this like very colorful, shimmering, like almost like tissue, but like it's hard to make sense of where you are, but you still feel grounded and you're safe in here. And in front of you, you see like Bigfoot lying in a heap, the blood kind of all around him, and you're all kind of like loosely floating, and all around you are all these like little bright little nodes that if you concentrated more, I could describe it. You see Bigfoot in a heap in front of you. If you were to look around, you could start to like concentrate more on what, like this environment, but the most immediate thing is this humongous creature in front of you, just like covered in blood, like very lightly breathing.
Lightly breathing.
Like he's last gasp type of thing.
Bigfoot, no!
Can I give him my 9th life? Or is that
What
just-
describe that?
You're not a cat.
No, it's just you take damage.
If you go to 0.
Yeah, if you go.
I actually scratched out the share it part because there
Yeah.
wasn't.
No share.
No share.
I'll say whoever comes over to Bigfoot, who wants to go first? Who wants to go and address? I guess you were there first, Chauncey. Do you want to approach him as Alpha, this little pig?
This little piggy went to Bigfoot and said,
Bigfoot. We fall.
Bigfoot, we followed you into this this area. I know you can't respond to me, but you can use hand gestures. Do you need CPR? Would that help?
At that moment, like both bullet holes just squirt blood right in your face. But he does like kind of like look up at you in a way that like acknowledges that you're here. He gives you the most like piercing, focused stare, like he's looking right into your, seemingly both into your pig form all the way to your Chauncey Winkler form, and is making this like intense connection that now you feel sort of like in this space is the whole point of what this pocket area is. It's like there's all these like, you start to sense all the like mini connections that are everywhere all around you. There's like these little like spectral colored threads all over the place that are all like connecting. And he hands you this like shakily hands you this like paintbrush thing that has the brushes part of it matches the color that's on. Like, it looks like, for whatever reason, it looks exactly like the fur that he has. And he hands it to you, and you get the thought that, like, as you look closer at all these like little connections everywhere that spider off into the distance, that if you were to look at it, the line or whatever that connects things is more painterly, and like there's the relationship between what he's just handed you and what's all around you.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this brush thing and I'm gonna wave it in the air and see what happens with my my mouth. And
Wait, you put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
'cause I don't have hands, right?
That's right. You're a pig. Forgot. Okay. So when you do that, it starts to like connect yourself, like the glowiness of can only be described as like your spirit or something. Starts to like materialize onto this paintbrush, and it automatically starts to like string back into like maybe even millions of little lines that connect the dots all the way through. And the closest little one that you see is this. You can like already just implicitly understand that this is a person or creature in this. Let's say that it goes back to your computers thing. So let's say that it connects to like decades ago, somebody who invented an aspect of computer network, whatever the hell you were talking about, Chauncey.
Oh, wow, look.
And then it goes back to somebody else of like, oh, well, they had this other discovery. And then, oh, before that, they had this other discovery. And all the way back to people who are just sort of refining logic in general that has influenced this periodic improvement of people discovering new things all the way back to you. And like you've created this like painterly line that connects all the things, and you're holding the paintbrush to help like pass it on. And
Interesting.
with that though, Bigfoot sees that you figured it out and are holding it, and dies, and just like
Guys, put this paintbrush in your beak or your mouth and swing it around and take a look. This is amazing.
All right, I want to do it.
I hand the paintbrush off to Juno.
It's a little big for me, but
so when
I'm
you
not quite the same size as everybody
when
else.
you go
It's
to
a big
hand
thing.
the paintbrush to Juno, what you like as you're handing it to her with your mouth, as Bigfoot gives his last breath, you can see that like the hairs or whatever, the bristles that are part of it start to like rapidly wilt and fall down, and they're gone. And now the paintbrush isn't working anymore. And you see all around you, like as this has happened, like some of these lines are starting to fade, like the connections to some like all the like ancient ancestral, things that are passed down over the years that people start to like integrate or inherit as generations pass. Some of it is starting to fade now, and it seems like this paintbrush was the reason. So, and it seems to have like just disintegrated when Bigfoot died.
Ah, crap, this thing isn't working anymore, guys. When Bigfoot died, it looks like the connection, the threads they're starting to fade away. I feel like Bigfoot's like a keeper of some sort of like data stream of temporal recordings or something. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here, but that's the best my pig brain can come up with.
What a hole.
That's pretty it's pretty on point there.
Wow, what a hole.
Yeah, what he said.
So Mothman goes like, "This is what I don't need any more shiny things. I think this is what I'm here for. Everybody give me some of your fur so that we can make a new brush." And so he like goes to everybody to like contribute to like adding to the bristles for this paintbrush.
Ouch.
And so Mothman assembles all of these things together, and he goes like, "I rest well, friend. We never met, but I will
I'll call you old friend anyways.
I'll call you old friend. We're buds. We're pals. I'm gonna post this later.
Check my Instagram.
Like I will continue.
Hashtag RIP BF.
I will continue to live and be the painter of this world." And so he takes it and he starts like continuing to connect dots and like making all these like, tending to this zone. And it's at this point the black mold starts to creep in through this area, cover your bodies again. Although it's not really the black mold, at least initially. You just feel like this shimmering presence is what's coats you, and you feel yourself being warped back to your original bodies. And I'm actually going to go one by one because now you're back at the ice cream shop, and I just want to know initially, like, what is your take now that you're human again and you're in this ice cream shop where we started with the Goonies and everything else? Rachel, what is Juno's kind of reaction having experienced this Bigfoot adventure?
Initially, I need to lay off the dairy. Secondarily, kind of struggling to wrap my head around it because it seems like so surreal, like it couldn't have actually happened. Yet at the same time, we're all kind of looking at each other without even saying anything. We can just kind of see on each other's faces, like, was that real? Like, did we just all experience the same thing?
Chauncey, you are now out of pig form, out of your normal alpha form, standing next to Juno, and you're back in your original self. What's the first thing you do?
Thank God I'm not a pig anymore. So I have to say, you guys, we just experienced the proof. I think we just experienced the fact that the cryptids themselves are keepers of space and time themselves. So I will go on the internet and I will start a new Reddit thread, and I will be completely, the king of this understanding because I have firsthand experience, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do.
I'm gonna roll for you just as like a luck thing. What is that? Rolled a 16. It's really dark. You have the phone. Remember, you took photos.
That's right. We got footage.
So you have the phone. It is with you. So you can use that how you will.
Okay.
Ben, what's George up to now coming back to this boxcar ice cream store?
What the hell just happened? Oh
why did I
God.
drive all the way down here for
My life freaking sucks. I'll tell you why. I drive like a whole freaking day. Astoria, Oregon, all the way from out of Washington, to get some rocky road. You know what? This is a funny movie. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I'm sure it's a whole day's trip. But I'll just drive down to Astoria, Oregon, if I can find rocky road, in salute of Sloth from Goonies.
Yeah,
And my life sucks anyway. I have low self-esteem.
There's no transformation happening for your character.
No, absolutely not. I already have anxiety. I have
The
more
story
anxiety.
of believing in oneself didn't seem to sink in.
And here's the worst part about it. Lucky life sucks, and then I get sucked into a portal of a life as a dog, shot in the butt from past life of a dog. Then I got shot in the butt. Well, the rocky road was good.
It's at this point though that like the three of you realize that it's just the three of you here in this boxcar ice cream shop. It was just the three of you that came back. There isn't some golden retriever. There isn't that guy who came in initially to order. What was the ice cream you ordered?
Rocky Road. I think. Or no, the
like truffle shuffle or
truffle
something.
shuffle.
I don't. Yeah, whatever. And that's because Colin, your case was that it was the black mold. It wasn't this like new that brought them back. It was some way in between. You were intercepted into a different pathway, and you find yourself in the middle of the woods at night, just like now. Not too dissimilar from the woods you were just in, where you found Mothman and Bigfoot and this hunter, and you find yourself alone in the middle of the night, with like all the creepy sounds and all the creepy coldness, and you're starting to freak out a little bit. What's you as yourself? How would you feel if you were just plopped in the middle of?
I would be at first like, guys, looking around and noticing that nobody is around. I would. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably fart.
After you fart, you hear rustling sounds getting closer and closer. Sounds like a huge thing moving in your direction, just given like the size of branches snapping and the crack of
I'm going
that
the other
sound.
way.
So you start running and running.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna follow you really easily now, Colin. You're crop dusting. He knows exactly where to go. So this thing starts chasing you. It's hard. You keep bumping into stuff, scratching yourself. You kind of trip every now and again, and then eventually you just fall to the ground, and this thing catches up to you that you can't really see because it's in pitch black nighttime. This thing catches up to you and takes you away.
Whoa.
Thank you everyone so much for listening to part 3 of 3 of our Bigfoot's Bounty one-shot. This episode featured myself, Matt Kroeger, your game master, Chauncey Frend as Chauncey Winkler, Rachel Frend as Juno Brightwell, Ben Phillippe as George, and Colin Orr as Colin Orr. Our theme song is by Funeral Language. You can follow us on the social medias and YouTube at One Shot to Survive. And if you enjoyed the show, maybe consider leaving a review in your podcast app, or word of mouth is a great way to get our show out there too. So please share it with your computer nerding, pop culture covering, devout drawing, beekeeping friends, or just share it with anyone. You don't have to be that specific. You surely heard that surprise cliffhanger there at the end where Colin went mysteriously missing. We're actually going to go on a bit of a hiatus for a couple months while we put the finishing touches on what's next, which maybe is a campaign, a full thing, maybe, we'll see. But anyway, don't worry, we'll still be dropping some new stuff on the main feed, just not necessarily full one-shots or anything like that. But in the meantime, might I interest you in our Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/oneshot2survive. You can gain access to exclusive bonus content like the Double Shot, which is our recap podcast where Colin and I break down the episode. And you can also get the one-shot guide from this very episode in the event that you too want to unlock the understory by gassing up a corgi. As always, thank you so much for listening. I'm genuinely excited about what we're working on next. It's been a bit of an obsession of mine for like 5 years, so yeah, I genuinely can't wait to share it with you all. Until then, do good and be well, friends. Bye.
That's a good eye, Ben. I would have missed that.
Wow. I just looked up for
That's awesome.
It was so nice. If you didn't know about Starling, you're like some dude in like Appalachia. Like, holy shit.
Actually, I got a story about that where
It's crazy.
a guy that worked on our house, he left our place and was looking up at the sky and saw Starlink going by and actually called up the newspaper.
Wow.
And they were
They're
like,
aliens or
"Oh,
something.
My parents have that Starlink.
cool, cool."
All right. Well, so Bigfoot died. You know,
Oh,
uh,
No!